it's time to do your August tarot reading. This is your psychic tarot reading for the month of August. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. And I have this one out, so I will use it again. It's called the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot, and this is what it looks like. I just got done with Cancer, and this is the deck that I used, and I'm going to use it for you as well. This is an uncrossing oil that I have. And usually I do it off camera, but every once in a while, like right now, I do it while on camera while recording. And I use it to just clear the energy in the deck. All right. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Scorpio. What insight, foresight, guidance, clarity do we have for the sign of Scorpio? I think I wore this shirt for you guys in the last reading, and here I am wearing it again. It's Thursday, guys. And I'm actually very clean. Like, it's very rare that I stain that my clothes gets dirty or stinky. So much so that I could wear, you know, certain pants. I could wear pants. I could wear shirts repeatedly, several times for weeks, and not every day. But for example, like I have not worn this shirt since the last time I did your reading, and it's not, you know, I haven't washed it or anything, but it's still very clean, and I won't wash it until maybe, I don't know, several months from now, because it will just stay very clean. Are you guys like that too? Some of you. All right. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Scorpio. This is your psychic tarot reading for the month of August, or for whenever it is that you find yourself listening to this reading, watching this reading. Let's see what is going on. What is happening with my dear Scorpio this time around? Let's see. We have the Three of Cups. Ooh, okay. What? Oh, I said what? That could be the male Scorpio there. I just saw this guy. I just saw this one in Cancer's reading. That's why I said what? That butt there. That butt there. It's calling me. I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. That's the very first card. So for many of you, that's you. I've played a little bit with my camera, so it's looking a little bit better. Okay, so Three of Cups. That's the very first card. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So look, that's like, for many of you, that's you, Scorpio. That's somebody. That's somebody. That's you, Scorpio, standing there looking good. You smell good. You look good. Oh, this one's all dressed up. This one is all dressed up. And there's these hands like, here, here's a drink, And this one's like, I got it. I got my drink. So this is you, Scorpio. There is a lot. I'm getting like there's a lot of admirers around you. Like you're stunning. You're really standing out. And you just have a lot of admirers. You see that? You see those hands there? Here you go. And the Three of Cups, it is about groups of people. Could be a celebration. It's a happy energy. And again, it's just like groups of people. So absolutely, guys, I feel like that could be people that are really happy to see you, or just in general. I feel like you're a hot tamale, I'm hearing. A hot tamale, a hot pie, something. What are those things called? Samosa. You guys like samosas? Potato samosas. Oh, you're a hot samosa. You're a hot cherry pie. You're a hot tamale. You're a hot, I don't know, something. Look at that. And then here we have the Ace of Cups. What's this Ace of Cups? Well. it's kind of looking like, doesn't it look like this one's looking at that Ace of Cups? Like they're not looking at this one over here. They're not even looking at, they're not looking at this one, at that one. They're not even looking at the one that they're holding. As a matter of fact, it looks like they're looking at this one over here. So let's continue. That's what we're seeing so far. This card, this is the first time I use, I just used it for Cancer, but overall, this is the first time that I'm using the deck. And it looks like maybe it could be because of the material and just the way the deck is. Big, like chunks of cards come out together, which I do not like. There's some decks that do that. And it's because of the material. And that happened a lot with Cancer, and it's happening here again. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. And then we have the Six of Wands. Okay. Well, this is a very guarded person. Could this be you, Scorpio? Is this you? Like super guarded? Look, guarded. Guarded. Careful. Careful. And even be more careful because look, they're carrying a sword, they're carrying a knife, and their eyes are closed. So even more so, be careful with this one. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have a pentacle on this person's back. Is a very protective symbol. So you see both of these cards, super protective energy. Goodness gracious, we see it here again. But by this point, it's that defensiveness, that aura there is starting to transform. And it's you see the butterfly on their chest, and look, they have their helmet off. So you see their eyes are open, they have their helmet off, but they're still holding, what do you call that thing? Is that fencing? What is it called? That little sword. They're holding a sword there. Okay, and then here we have the Six of Wands, which is like, I'm seeing the Six of Wands at the very end. Looks at the very end. I'm seeing it as like a triumph here, like something very good that you have accomplished, my dear Scorpio. And for many of you, I honestly just feel like it's you putting your guard down. Not necessarily down. Like I feel like you're yeah, let's just call it that. Like this is you overcoming this very defensive, stay away from me, I don't trust you, I don't trust anyone energy. Yeah. For many of you, for a long time, I don't feel like you really knew you were doing this because this one looks asleep. So get out. This is like the person that sleeps with their eyes open. They have their eyes closed, but you know, when somebody says you sleep with your eyes open, is somebody that really doesn't trust anything. So they're sleeping with a sword. So this is like, I'm seeing this Queen of Swords as an incredibly defensive energy. I mean, even while you were asleep, you were defensive. So day and night, it was very, there's no room. You weren't even letting anybody in. I feel like this is, I feel like you've transformed this energy. Because look, we see it here. You see? There, and it's the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords learns, right? The Page of Swords is open to just new information, new outlooks, new ways of seeing things. They're open for just to learn new ways, right? New ways. And there it is. That's you. But yeah, goodness gracious, for a long time, guys, you weren't let. So look, if you've been single for a long time, it's because of the vibes you've been putting off. I mean, you've probably have been pushing people away. Who knows for how long? And I don't think you even recognized that for some time. Maybe you did, because look, this person's asleep. So there's an unconscious energy there of like, was I like that? Oh, kind of, yeah. And then here we have this Ace of Pentacles. The back is exposed. So, I'm seeing, but you can't see their face. So I'm seeing this Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is like a new energy, is a new opportunity, right? So maybe, you've gotten, this is you, I feel like, just ready for like this is you feeling more safe, more secure. That's why the back is exposed, but you're not fully showing your face. And it's like this, again, this new beginning, something that you're like taking in and you're putting time and energy into it. And I feel like, well, here you are now in this Page of Swords. You've really transformed, you've been transforming. And I feel like you've really have overcome a lot of maybe fears. Yeah, absolutely, because that we could say that person is in fear. Why they can't even, they're asleep holding a sword. So for many of you, you've overcome a lot of fears. Maybe you didn't feel very safe, very secure. You were uncomfortable. There's just like this protective shell of that I'm getting. But here you are in this Page of Swords. I feel like maybe you see that already, and you're like, okay, I need to transform that. I am ready to transform that, and then get out. And then when you recognize that, you and you accept that, and you're willing to open yourself up and learn and transform. It's like you just, wow, it's like you flourish. Look at that with the Six of Wands. You just flourish. Oh my God. This is a person that allows themselves to be seen. I feel like before you were, I feel like you, Scorpio, were like hiding away, like again, like right now I heard no eye contact. There's somebody here that's weird about eye contact, or they feel weird about eye contact. And this is what you want. Like you want to be free. You want to overcome this. That's what you want. I want to overcome this shell. Whatever is making me feel this way, like I want to get out. I want to be seen. Look at that. Six of Wands. And I feel like you're doing it. You're doing it. You are already doing it. For many of you, this is something that took practice. Absolutely, because that's a ballerina, and I'm just saying, like, that is something that you just don't do overnight. You have to keep doing it and keep doing it, and with practice you just become really good at it. So for many of you, I feel like you've really been working maybe on your communication skills. Not that you had bad communication before, but I feel like you are bringing more attention to that, like just perhaps maybe the way you're coming across, and you're trying to be more open. You're just trying to change, right? Like some things there. You're trying to change some things. And again, it has everything to do with just becoming more open, allowing others to see you, for who you are, see you more closely. You're allowing others to see you. You're not shying away, and you are, I'm hearing, becoming proud of who it is that you are. Absolutely, because that is somebody that is proud of who they are. They want to be seen. So that's you. For many of you, Scorpio, maybe you are, you've just recently accomplished something very nice, or you are soon to do that. All right, so that's like the overall energy that you got going on. And I'm still stuck on these two. Like, I feel like you guys are we could say you're ready for love. And God, love, guys, is not like, when I say you're ready for love, I don't mean you're ready to be with somebody. Or you might be with somebody already, you know, this is just like you're ready to love yourself. And yes, of course, that also, you know, means like you're ready for love in so many ways. You're ready for love. Look here, the cups is coming out of the water. So that's a person. That's a person under the water that you can't fully see yet. You can't fully see them yet because look, they're just sticking out their hand like, here I am. You know, when somebody's lost in the ocean and there's a helicopter, something going over in the sky, and they're like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Here I am, here I am. There's somebody like that. They're lost in the ocean. They're lost in the ocean and you can't really fully see them unless you're really, 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 really paying attention. All right, let's continue. How, you know, what can Scorpio expect to be, you know, unfolding in their lives? What can Scorpio expect to be unfolding? All right, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow. The Nine of Cups. And here that's interesting. We have two people, both of them have their eyes closed. So I dare say that that's you, whether you're regardless of gender, okay, male, female, doesn't matter. Like, something that's standing out to me is that these two people have their eyes closed and they have their they have their backs turned on each other. But they're like touching each other. They can feel each other. Wow. I'm getting that for many of you, there's somebody that you can't see, or there's somebody that you don't know. There's somebody that you don't see. Maybe you do know them, but you just can't clearly see them yet. There's just somebody you can't like see, but you can feel them. And they can feel you. You see that? They both have their eyes closed, but you know, under the water, they're holding hands. And this is the Nine of Cups. This is desire. This is wish fulfillment. Like both of these people, I'm hearing they want to see each other. Both of these people want to see each other. Both of these people want to hold hands. Both of these people want to be together. Both of these people are dreaming right now, wishing for each other. There could be somebody with some kind of musical talent. There's a violin there. Maybe somebody plays the violin or a string instrument, any sort of instrument. Oh, that's like so romantic. It's like these two are there and there's somebody in the back like, you know, playing the violin. You see it? You get the vibes, right? This one's there playing the violin for these and they're like really in the, you know, it sets the mood. Oh my goodness. This is the Page of Wands. This is just like these cards to me are just like they're full of inspiration. There's so much inspiration, so much desire, even hope here. This is something you could look forward to. You guys need to feel. You guys need to feel. Some of you, maybe you need to pick up an instrument. Hey, nobody just picks up an instrument and like, you know, they they just play it, that you learn. It takes patience just like anything else. That's something that I'm seeing here, guys. Pick up an instrument. I feel like there's a lot of emotions like that you have within yourself that you're wanting to express. I'm also getting that for many of you, there is communication through music. There's communication through music. There's so much that you feel. Okay, these people are feeling. They have their eyes closed. There's so much that you feel that you need to express. Now, this doesn't only have to be through music. This could be through any sort of creative expression. Oh my God, there's just so much emotion, so much desire. There's just so much here, guys, that is being expressed, that wants to be felt, that is being felt. This is future energy, by the way. This is something you could look forward to. So just a lot of emotions that you want to express. There's so much that you want to express, Scorpio. You need to find a creative outlet, guys. Find a creative outlet where you can express what it is that you're feeling. You're going to need it, and it's going to really feel good, okay? With the 9 of Cups and then the Page of Wands. You want to express. Maybe you want to express. You want to express how you feel. You want to express how you feel. What is up with this deck? And everybody is like every so often, like every other card has eyes closed. 2 of Swords. Look, this person is closing their eyes. What is this? This could be something that you are purposely not allowing yourself to see. This could also be a mental block. Or something that you don't have all the details and information for. What is the 2 of Swords? Tell me more about the 2 of Swords. And then we have the Ace of Swords. And then we have the 3 of Swords. Ace of Swords. And then 3 of Swords. This is future energy. Guys, I'm getting that there's a lot that you guys are blocking. There's a lot that you guys are blocking because like right now, it's like a box of chocolates. It's like a box of, you guys are like a box of chocolates. And what's the saying? Is you're like, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And so think about like a box of chocolates. There's chocolates that you like in there and then other chocolates that you don't. And imagine yourself just opening a box of chocolates and you're like, which one do I get? Which one do I get? And then you're like, let me get that one. It's good. It's good. And then you're like, let me get another one. Then you get it and you taste it. You're like, ugh, I don't like this one. That's kind of like how you're dealing. That's like, so those are, I'm seeing that as like your emotions. And when you get the chocolate you don't like, it's so unpleasant that you just don't open the box of chocolates anymore. Because it's so unpleasant. And you see what that does? You block yourself from the good chocolates. So that's kind of like how many of you are dealing with your emotions, because like now I'm seeing a bag of like just a bunch of like marbles, different marbles, or just a bag with just all kinds good and bad emotions. And I feel like you guys have really been blocking, you've been blocking your emotions altogether. And now I want to cry. Yeah, you guys have been blocking your emotions, like just blocking. And it's blocking all of them. And I do believe it's because It's like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're gonna get. It's like, is it the big, is it the bad one? Is it a good one? It's like, I gotta just, it just, I don't want to feel that bad one. So I rather just not feel nothing at all. Because look, these people they need to feel. They're feeling everything. They have their eyes closed. They're just feeling everything. You know, music, you feel music in your heart, especially the violin. You know, you feel it right here. Like the string instruments, your heartstrings, you know, they really activate the heart chakra. So for many of you, start listening to like music, what is it, instrumental violin music, or anything that any string, the harp or the cello, any string instrument, it really activates your heart chakra. Just feeling, you guys need to feel your emotions, the good ones and the bad ones. And I'm telling you, you've been blocking yourself. Look, you're like, I don't want to feel those. I don't want to see those, right? Like, I don't want to feel. 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 I don't. And here we have that expression again. For many of you, writing as well. Write down your emotions. Just write down. Just write it down. And again, this is a form of expression, of creative expression, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords as well is, you know, bringing attention to, because this is like, I don't want to see, and this would be like, well, this is you seeing, or this is you knowing. I don't want to know. Well, this is you knowing, right? And how are you going to do that? You need to express. And in order to express, you need to feel something. And for many of you, there is pain here for sure that you don't want to feel. You've been blocking it out. Express it. Find a creative outlet. And you know, guys, all you have to do is just feel. You know what I like to do? Sometimes I just like to sit in silence and just sit there, no music. Just sit there. Sometimes, you know, I open the window. Sometimes it might be too noisy. It just depends on my mood. I might close it, have it open, and I just sit there and I breathe. It could be a little uncomfortable depending on, you know, how I'm feeling. Sometimes it's a lot easier to like get relaxed, and other times it's just very frustrating to just kind of sit there with my feelings, and I even get angry. But you know, all of those things, you know, you are feeling your emotions, and I just like to sit there. Sometimes, you know, and it goes by so fast. Sometimes I, you know, do it for 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, and all I do is feel. And sometimes I'm telling you, like, I'm like, what is that? What is that? Like, I'm feeling something and I don't know what it is. And that's when you know that there's things that you're very much disconnected from. There's a lot of parts of ourselves that we don't understand, guys. And most of the time, they're feelings. Feelings are complicated. So do that, just sit there. Or what you can also do is sit like Indian style. I have an altar, and I like to sit Indian style in front of my altar with candles. There's always at least one candle in my altar, always on, always. And I put on mantras, or I put on like instrumental relaxing, you know, music, and then I just sit there and all I do is feel. That's all I do. I feel, because I have a tendency of blocking my emotions. It's not something I do on purpose. It's just kind of like a lot of us, we were just taught that way as kids, to just ignore our feelings, you know. And just sitting there and feeling is such a healing experience. So for many of you, that's all you have to do. Yes, there's going to be, it's like a box of chocolates. It might even be like a roller coaster. Absolutely. Most of the time when I'm just sitting there feeling my emotions, it's a roller coaster. I'm like, ooh, there's ups and there's highs and there's lows. But again, it's just, you need to feel, guys, okay? You need to express yourself. There's a lot of things that you are not allowing yourself to feel. And I think you're absolutely ready to like embrace all of your emotions, okay? The good ones and the bad ones, because they're your feelings. There's something that those feelings, you feel those feelings because there's something that you want to express. Here we have who is this? I don't know if I'm trying to figure out, like, is it we saw the queen. This could be the king. We saw the queen of swords already. This must be the king. Let me just look at something. Yeah, that's the king. That is the king of swords. Okay? And they have their back turned. Interesting. There's a bunch of books there. There's an owl. There could be an owl spirit guide. Oh, there's a cute little cat there. Look, this person is sitting there. They look like they're asleep. They look like this. And they're writing something. It's the Four of Swords. Oh my God. All of this is sword energy. Four of Swords and then Five of Swords. For many of you, there's something that you're not like dealing with. No, I don't want to say dealing with, okay? It's not, because a lot of times it's something very subconscious. It's not like you're purposely doing it. Look, they have their back turned, but the owl is there. And the owl, I'm just seeing it as, it's your intuition, it's your higher self that's very well aware. And then here we have the King of Swords, and they have their back turned. So again, it's something that you're turning your back on. You're turning your back on something. For many of you, it could very well be love. There's somebody, maybe that hurt you, okay? There's pain of some sort, okay? And we saw it earlier with the Three of Cups. There's all these cups around, but there's one over there that, well, looks to be the one, or, a significant cup, big cup. You remember in the beginning? Three of Cups and then the Ace of Cups. Here we have the Four of Swords, and it's somebody that they're so tired. Oh. Scorpio. And then we have the Five of Swords. So to me, this is just this is something, maybe even someone that you've turned your back on. I feel like this is a situation that you have processed mentally completely, left and right, processed it mentally, thinking about it. And I think you're like, well, I understand it. I'm not saying you don't, but there is this heart here, this pain that you're still yet to understand. That might not even be connected to what you think it's connected to. And here in the Four of Swords is about analyzing something. It's a very strong mental energy. It's a solution. Again, it's just figuring something out. Think about this as like, could even be solving a problem. It's like writing stuff down. It's Four of Swords, and this person is falling asleep. So for many of you, I feel like you have exhausted yourself. You have exhausted yourself trying to understand something. You have exhausted yourself. You have exhausted yourself just trying to And that's not to say you don't understand it. Whatever approach you've been taking, whatever this is, I feel like you've done everything you can about it, but there's just something you're still yet to like understand. And it's not because you haven't tried. And I truly do feel that the answer lies in your feelings and your emotions, guys. There's a very deep sorrow and pain there that many of you need to understand. And what was I telling you guys? There's a reason behind everything I say. Sometimes it just comes to me. I told you guys about just sitting down. Make time to just sit down on your couch, on your bed, on the floor. Just sit down and just feel. It can be a very intense experience, guys. You wouldn't think so. Just sit there and feel, especially on those days where you're frustrated. Do it every day. Yeah, do it every day. 15 minutes. Start with 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and just kind of feel. It might feel like you're not getting anywhere, but you are. You're having to process some feelings. And here we have the Nine of Swords. Like, this person is crying. It looks like they're in therapy. It's like, it's just something that is like that you need help with, extra help with. And I feel like you guys feel defeated. You feel defeated. Whatever this is, like, you're just like, what is it? What is it? Can you help me? That's why you go to a therapist, right? Like, can you help me? Can you help me figure this out? Can you help? Like, what is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? There's something like that going on. You're like, what's wrong with me? The answer lies in your feelings and your emotions. All you have to do is feel. Just feeling, guys. There is an emotional intelligence, okay? There's an emotional intelligence. There's some things, guys, that you will not understand with your mind. There's things that you can only, understand through emotion, through your heart. The answer lies in your feelings. You need to start feeling them. Look, this is the High Priestess, guys. It's something, it's a mystery for many of you. It's a mystery. For many of you, you've been dealing with something that's a mystery. It's the unknown, it's secret knowledge. I feel like Spirit is with you. These are your ancestors really helping you out. For many of you, this could be trauma. This could even be childhood trauma, just trauma in general. And what tends to happen with trauma, guys, childhood trauma, any sort of trauma, is you block it out. You block it out, so you don't even remember. But you know what remains? Sensory memory remains. And that sensory memory, guys, is it just like a regular memory where you close your eye, like you have a memory, you have a vision, like you envision it. And right? Because it's the memory, it's there. Well, a sensory memory, it's a knowing that is just like a regular memory, a sensory memory, just feeling it, you know what it is without having the vision memory there. That is what a sensory memory is, guys. And especially those of you that have like childhood trauma, or just you don't know what's wrong with you, okay? And you're just feeling all these things and you're like, what is it? It is most likely it is trauma, and it's something that you have erased and that you're not going to recover any memories from it because it's completely blocked. And you don't have to remember something, guys. Vision, like you just to know, this is an inner knowing. It's intuition. It's like the intuition tells you something is right. Like this is what it is. It's the same, guys. Like you're going to know what it is by just feeling it. It's a sensory memory for many of you. And I'm telling you, you feel it. Sensory memories come as, again, just like feelings. You can get taste. There's like this, you can like you start remembering something, but it's like a faint memory, but you get, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, for many of you there, you need to just start feeling, guys. You need to start feeling. You've been feeling very defeated, and you're like, what is this? You might even be thinking about seeking help, going to a therapist, getting psychotherapy or something. Like, can you help me? Like, I've already researched this. I've tried this, and it's like I cannot seem to figure this one out. Like, I have exhausted myself and I'm feeling defeated. I'm telling you guys, all you have to do is feel. For many of you, something that needs to happen here is just getting your feelings out. Like all those things that you're feeling, many of you, you've been storing all those chocolates, the good ones and the bad ones, inside. You've been storing them, and they need to come out. And creative expression is going to help you with that, and just feeling your emotions. And music is instrumental music, meditations, just sitting there in silence. All of that is going to help you, okay? Just, it stimulates your feelings. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do, guys. You've been holding a lot in. You've been holding so much in. What advice for Scorpio, advice for my dear Scorpio, Holy Spirit, advice. And I gotta go because I have to do Pisces, and I'm already at 41 minutes, and tomorrow is Friday, and I take the weekends off because I have to, because if I don't, I'll be a zombie during the week, and it doesn't feel good. We have the Magician. I'm seeing this Magician as where there's a will, there is a way, guys. Where there is a will, there is a way. And what does that mean? I feel like that means that we could say a solution to what we have here. And then we have the Ace of Wands, and here we have a sunflower. So it's very important to remain positive, guys. To me, the sunflower is a symbol of hope. Sunflowers, guys, I read up on them, and they like to face the sun. Whatever direction the sun is facing, they turn that way. So they're always looking for the sun. They're looking for the light. So this needs to be you, Scorpio. You always need to... It's very important that you put all your energy, okay, to always think positive. Always think positive, and always look towards the light. Always look towards the light, because it's there. It's always there. If you just have to look for it, guys. It's always there. Ace so that is advice, right? The Magician, and then the Ace of Wands. It's saying invest all your energy, guys. Invest all your energy and be like this sunflower. Which is just saying, guys, like think positive about, your situation. I left the High Priestess out. Look, and here we have the sun, and it's a child. Look at that. Think positive, guys. Don't be afraid. I'm hearing to face the sun. What does that mean? Don't be afraid of the truth, okay? And not saying that you are, but again, like feelings, don't be afraid of your emotions. Don't be afraid of your emotions. Like feel them. There is truth. There is knowledge, okay? There's sacred knowledge. There is truth in what you're feeling. Just feel it. Take it in. Take it in. Feel it. The Sun card. Shine a light. I'm hearing on all your emotions. Shine a light on all your emotions. Oh, I'm telling you guys, there is truth. There is something hidden there. There's sacred, something so sacred there. Oh my goodness, there is something so sacred there, guys. There lies the answer. There lies the answer, guys. The High Priestess, look, you see that squirrel? There lies the answer, guys. There lies the clarity, the truth it is that you've been looking for. It lies in your emotions, a sensory memory, guys. You should try it. You'll see, for those of you that I'm connecting with, there's going to be feelings that just sit there and just feel it. Like, what in the world is this? And don't get frustrated. Just continue to do that every day. And you'll see that you're incredibly emotionally intelligent, and you're going to understand. Here we have the Judgment, and we have somebody playing the saxophone. Saxophone could be of significance. And guys, look, that is the day you've been waiting for. That's what you've been looking for. That's the day of liberation, of freeing yourself from that pain, that thing that you don't know what it is, that Judgment. Look at that. There lies the answer, Scorpio, in your feelings. Start doing that. Let me get an oracle card for you to close the reading. Beautiful, beautiful reading, guys. Believe in your own magic oracle deck. All right, Scorpio. I have a sale going on right now on my website, guys. It's only for a limited time. So if you want to get a reading, this is a great time to do so, because you'll get it at a discounted price. So take advantage of that. It's only going to be, what is today, the 11th? I think I'm going to leave it there for another week, and then that's it. First come, first serve, okay? Let's see. How's that for a happily ever after? Are you serious? Look at that. Wow. It goes with what the heck I'm telling you. Look, there's that damn book. The answer lies in your feelings. I want to cry right now. Oh my God. And your emotions run so deep, Scorpio. Your emotions run so deep. The answer that you're looking for lies in your heart. Phoenix. That's that Judgment. Look. Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? That's you. The book there. It's like you find it. And you rise like the phoenix. And it says, do it for you. Do it for you. Sundress. Sundresses. Oh, I love sundresses. I love dresses in general. Just sundress could be of significance. There's some like really cute shoes. Do it for you. Do it for you. Do it for you. And then last but not least, here we have raindrops. Take a chance on them. This is what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye. Bye-bye.